Yo, YouTube, man, what's going on? It's your boy J Master Coach in the building, man. And in this video, I'm basically gonna break down the key to a viral video, man. But first, let me tell you why you should listen to me and show you some reasons why you should listen to me. So I run a private barber community that help barbers scale. I call it Barber to Business because I want to help change your mindset from barber thinking as a barber and changing it to a business mindset, and you actually are able to scale your business. So 20K views in one day, 11K views in 16 hours, 200,000 views to almost 6 million people reached on his Instagram. My boy Joseph, 41 new clients, 100 cuts total, added a $2,300 to his income, making a roughly around $7,300 on his way up to 10K. And that was able to help him buy a new chair and new tools for his shop, right? Got paid $240 just for a simple haircut. TikTok sent him some clippers. 56 new clients in October. 5,500,000 followers. 5,500 followers. 3.6 million on Instagram on one single video. 7 new clients. Went from 76,000 to 136,000 people reached strictly in 7 days. Made his first booking site, more driven than ever, has new clients trying to book him every single day, right? 18 new clients. IG reach in the last 30 went up to 668,000 people. 90% booked at his new price point with 7 new clients booked. Added $2,500 to his income, and his reach went up 97%. 35K views in just 2 days on a single video. 14 new clients, and was able to make $2,250 in literally 1 week. So like I was saying, I basically want to go over the key to a viral voiceover. So the key to a viral voiceover. There's 3 parts to a hook. This is the key to a voiceover, because if you can't grab the attention of the people that's going to view your video in the first couple seconds, in the first 1 to 3 seconds, what other reason do they have to watch the video? People are selfish. People hop on Instagram, people hop on social media to get entertained for their selfish reason, their selfish desire. So if you cannot amuse them in the first 1 to 3, 1 to 5 seconds of the video, you will not get the views that you wanted. Do we have a clear understanding on that part? You have to be able to engage the viewers in the first couple seconds, because people have a quick attention span, a small attention span. So you need to be able to grab that attention very, very fast, right? So the 3 parts to a hook. First, you have the caption, right? What words do you see? Then you have the visual, what's being shown, right? And then spoken, what is being said. So let's break all that down. And like I said, it all needs to be happening in the first 1 to 3 seconds, right? So first, let's go over caption. Caption gives context or brief description of the video. And what I mean by that is, I'm gonna show you guys some examples, right? But you want to give context clues, as if it's the same thing like reading a book. Somebody may tell you to go in the Bible and read one scripture, and that one scripture may not make sense. But once you go back to the beginning of that chapter and then read from the beginning of that chapter and go down to that verse, then it all connects and then it all makes sense. Now you have context clues for that scripture, for that specific scripture. So think of that in the same way of this. You want to give context clues of what the video is going to be about, or a brief description of the video. So first, this caption says, why I don't give kids under 5 haircuts, right? Why do I not give kids that's under 5 years old haircuts? So what does that tell me, or what does that tell you as a viewer? Oh, he's going to explain and he's going to show me why he don't give haircuts to kids under 5 years old. I want to know what this video is about and why he doesn't do that. Why do he choose to, why is it 5 years old and under? Why not 3 years old and under? What if the viewer has a child that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 years old, or even a couple months old, and they want to come to this specific barber and cut their hair? Now, when they watch this video, it's like, dang, like, my son may act like that. Or it may create controversy in the comments and say, dang, but my kid don't act like that. My son don't act like that. He don't act like how this kid is in that chair. So this already creates controversy, right? Then we go to the next one. How I saved his hairline. What context does that give you? Right? What context does that give you? How I saved his hairline, right? So first is how, right? How tells you what? He's going to bring you through a step-by-step, or it's like a tutorial, or his specific steps, right, on what he did in order to fix a hairline, right? And then it say I saved, right, his hairline, right? So we know it's a how-to video, and we know it's about a hairline, right? We know those two things for a fact. Now it's saving his hairline. So what happened? Did he get pushed back? Is his front taper too big? I mean, what's going on with the hairline, and why do you have to save that hairline? You get what I'm saying? So these captions, these words that's on the screen, is going to break down what's actually going to happen within the video, or what you're going to talk about within the video, right? And then you got this. This is too much hair. This is too much hair, right? So what does this tell you? The client got too much hair. I wonder what that is about. Like, has he not had a haircut in years? Has he not had a haircut in months? Like, what does that look like? Now it sparks curiosity, right? And I'm eager. I really want to see this. Like, what does the client look like? And why is he saying, or why is the words on the screen saying, this is too much hair? Can his clippers not cut through the hair? Like, what's going on, right? So notice how each one of these has a specific reason for being there, right? So now that we go down, let's talk about the visual part, the visual aspect. We went over the captions. Now let's go over the visual aspect. So the visual aspect is the attention grabber, and it gives more context about the video, right? Or it breaks down certain things. It just grabs the attention, because now you got the attention a little bit from the caption, but now they actually need to see something. Because remember what I told you at the beginning of the video, they watch videos, they get on social media to get entertained for their selfish reasons and desires. So you have to give them something that's going to entertain them. And words on the screen is not the only thing that will entertain people. They want to physically see something. They need to see something. So you have to give them something to see, to look at, that goes right along with the caption. That goes right along with the caption. Everything should go together, right? So if we break down this part, what do we see? First, we see the caption that was already there. Why don't give kids under 5 haircuts, right? Next, what do we see? We see a kid with a whole lot of hair. So first thing that go in my head, big transformation maybe, right? I'm thinking big transformation. Then what else do we see? We see the next strip here, but then we also see this cape all the way down here. And then what do we see? We see the screen is blurry. We see the kid is blurry. What does that tell you when it's blurry? The kid is moving. He is moving a lot, right? We don't know what's going on in the video yet. I'm going to break that down as well. But the kid moving too much, man. So that's perfect, right? Why I don't give kids under 5 haircuts. Why I don't do it. The kid is moving. The cape not even all the way on the kid, right? And then he got a lot of hair. So you want this. So the parent probably want this big transformation. The kid won't be still. The cape, he's so bad and moves so much, the cape won't even sit there. And if you're a barber, you know parents do not tell their kids to be still. Parents do not tell their kids to sit down. You have to tell them that. And then after you tell them, then the parent want to jump in. So we all know the feeling of that. Anyway, on to the next one, right? How I saved his hairline. What do we see? We see a fat front taper. How are you going to fix this? And it looked like he got a retwist. So what you gonna do? You gonna cut his dreads off? What you gonna do? Or is you gonna like allow his front taper to grow? Like, what are you gonna do? Now I'm intrigued. The caption and what do we visually see? It all go together. It go together, right? Let's go to the next one. This is too much hair. And you got this hair just getting shaved off right there. We can't see all of this here. We can't see that, but we do see this action of this hair falling off and saying this is too much hair. It's a lot of hair falling off, right? That's the point. So now, last but not least, let's go down to the spoken. Let's go down to spoken. What's being said to tell us about the video? Now you have context clues. You have your caption. And you have what do you visually see. Now it's time to break down what is being said within the video that's going to get or break down what we have already presented, which was the captions and the visual, right? So let's break this down.
Oh, I just know this about to be some shit.
Wow. Let's watch that again. So first we get the kid. Like I said, why don't give kids haircuts under 5? Look at the cape. Look at the neck strip. They trying to give him a juice box. He don't want it. And he's shaking his head, running away, playing. And listen to what's being said. I already know this about to be some. Why is he saying that? Look at the kid. So now you got your caption that give context clues. Then you got what you visually see in the very first second of the video that give you context of the video. Then you got what he says that tells you more about the video, right?
I took my jacket off with a quickness.
And he take his mama looking like, dang, like, here we go again. His mama looking like, here we go again. And he go into, I took my jacket off with a quickness. Boom. Right? Let's go to the next video. How I saved his hairline, big front taper. Let's listen to what he says.
Gotta be the craziest lineup I ever had to fix. Since ain't no way a front taper supposed to be this big.
This gotta be the craziest hairline that I've ever seen, because ain't no way a front taper supposed to be this big. And look at the actions he did. First, he show it off. He show it off here. Then he shows how big it is with his fingers. And he grab his comb and comb through it. So you got your captions of how I fixed the hairline, how I fixed his hairline. Then you got what you visually see is the big front taper. Then it's what he says that goes along with that. And then as you watch the video, it just breaks down clearly what he did in order to solve the problem, right? And then last but not least, this is too much hair. We got hair falling off.
You came here with a retwist. Don't defeat the purpose that you waited 3 months for. Child, you left this crime scene for me to deal with.
Just because you came here with a retwist does not mean, what else was said? Even though you came in here with a retwist, don't defeat the purpose. Even though that you got a retwist does not defeat the purpose that you waited 3 months for a chop. And you left this crime scene here for me to deal with. What attention does that not grab? 21,000, like, what attention does that not grab, right? Context clues. This is too much hair. How much hair is it going to be cut? How much hair does the client have? Like, did he wait a long time for a haircut? Like, what's going on? Then you got an action of hair clearly falling off, a lot of hair being falling off, right? Then we go with what was said. It doesn't matter that you got a retwist because that solves nothing. You waited 3 months for a haircut. You waited 3 months for a haircut. And then I go in there and start combing through the hair to show how much hair is left. Then I show it off. And then I get a little bit closer and start picking back the hair to show it off even more. To show that he literally waited 3 months for a haircut. So, JMC family, J Master Coach family, I hope this video helped you guys. I hope this video is very, very beneficial for you guys. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I do help barbers scale their business. As I showed y'all some of the wins that was in my live community today. The most recent wins, not just the best, but showing you all of my wins with my students. I hope this video helped you guys. And like I said, I do help barbers scale their business. So if you would like to be my next testimonial, if you would like help scaling your business, I would love to hop on a call with you and really break down a game plan for you, a personalized game plan, right? Break down exactly what you need to do with your content, with your profile, and how to market yourself correctly to gain more clientele and make more money, not only for you, but for your family. Whatever reason that you're trying to do and whatever goal you're trying to reach, right? Whether it's to get fully booked, whether it's to raise your prices, whether it's to get $20,000 and $30,000, $40,000 a month in barbering, right? I'm here to help. And it's a link down in the description. Click that link, book a call with me so that way I can be able to help you and provide some type of help, some type of strategy, some type of game plan for you to succeed, literally for free. So I see you guys on the other side. Chill.